Good morning, students. From today, we are going to start new series of sessions on HTML. Today is our introduction part 1. There is one more video on introduction part 2. First of all, we will look at the mark distribution. From this, you will have questions worth total 14 marks. One question is definitely in the MCQ, 3 marks question in the other questions, and 5 marks question, two 5 marks questions, but they are in question number 5. So there is a option you attempt part A or part B. In part A there will be one question on HTML. In part B you will have one question on HTML. You have to attempt either of them. So only 5 marks are there, but the total marks is 10. You will get 5 marks for attempting this. So total 14 marks question from this chapter. So what is HTML? HTML is Hypertext Markup Language. Here there are websites, web pages, web servers. You can imagine your web page as page in your notebook. The website is your actual book and your bookshelf is your web server. So website is a collection of web pages and these are hosted on web server like Apache, Microsoft IIS or GoDaddy.com. Web address, it is your URL, it is uniform resource locator. And softwares which you can use for writing HTML code, Notepad, a simple text in Macintosh or Pico in Unix. So this is a 1 mark question that you can get, software used for writing HTML code. Now let us see at some of the advantages and disadvantages of HTML. So this question is for 3 marks. You will get write advantages for 3 marks or write disadvantages for 3 marks. For each mark you have to write 2 points. So you have to write total 6 points to score 3 marks in your exam. So let us see the advantages first. There is no special software needed. You just need a text editor like a notepad. Hardware independent, so no hardware compulsory. Finding error is very easy. No cost. These softwares are free of cost, so there is no cost involved in buying any of the software, and it is easy to learn. Next is easy to implement. We will see the disadvantages. This is not a programming language. C, C++, these are programming languages, but this is not a programming language. You cannot do any calculation. Even to display a simple date, you cannot do. On many of the websites, you will see date is displayed, but this date is displayed using JavaScript or VB script. So this cannot even display a date. Interactive pages cannot be built. You cannot send a message to it and or receive any messages from it. So this is not interactive. This cannot behave like an application, and you do not have interface. Interfaces are the points of communication between various components of an application system. You can have hyperlinks so that you can jump from one page to another page, but you cannot pass values like C++. So these are the advantages and disadvantages for HTML. Next, the basic structure of HTML. This question is for 3 marks. Very simple question, very easy to score your 3 marks. So let us see how to write a basic structure. First is you write HTML. Whenever you start a tag, immediately close your tag. If you forget the tag, it will be very difficult to find in future where is my mistake. So whenever you start a tag, immediately close it. Open HTML tag and close the HTML tag. Next is your head tag. Head tag is used to define your title. So you write the title within your head tag. Next comes your body tag. Open your body tag, close it. Whatever actual document you have to write, you write it there, and this is your basic structure of a HTML. Let us see example. HTML head title. I give the title computer science. Next, in the body, I write this is page for CS. The output that you see will be computer science will be on the top, and on your web page actual, this is page for CS will be printed. We will see more examples later. Now let us look at the tags. So what is a tag? HTM is a tag that declares the text that follows and defines that this is a HTML page. HTML is a main tag that you will be using. Head tag. Head tag defines the header area of the page. Here you can write the title. Title is displayed on the title bar of the web browser. It is not displayed on the page, but it is displayed on the top left corner of your page. Next important tag is your body. This this displays actual content of your web page that will be displayed on the browser. So these are the basic tags which we'll be using, and based on this I will explain you what are tags. So tag is a unit of markup language. It is a set of symbols that define. So there are various tags that we will be learning. So these are symbols. Tags, it starts with the less than sign followed by the keyword. Whatever is the keyword, your bold, your underlined, and it will be concluded with a greater than sign. Every HTML tag has a meaning and it's usually straightforward. The meaning is very simple in English so you understand. There are two types of tags, start tag and end tag. Start tags are used to define an effect, end tags are used to end that effect. If you want to start bold, so you will say bold, you will enter your text and you will close the bold tag. The moment you close, the effect of boldness is gone. End tags always repeat the word and it is followed by a forward slash. So your interpreter understands that the tag effect has ended. And tags can be nested within each other. If you want to make it bold and italics, you can say B as well as I. Close the I first and then the B. Whichever tags you open last, you close them first. We will see some examples. The first tag we are seeing is a bold tag. You write it as B. B is a bold tag. B is a start tag and forward slash and B is your end tag. If you write these 2 points, you will get no marks. You will get marks on your third point. This text is enclosed within B and slash B and this will appear in boldface format. This will give you half a mark and half a mark is your example. B good morning slash B. So you will say how to write bold in exam. So you rewrite it 2 or 3 times and it will look bold. So these 4 points will fetch you 1 mark. Let us see one more example. BR tag. BR is a break tag. Break tag, it enters a new line. BR does not have a end tag. This is an empty tag. The tags which do not have end tags, they are called empty tags, and tags which have a start tag as well as end tag, they are called container tags. Bold break tag, it will make the browser understand that this is a wrap text. So it will insert a new line. It will not insert any extra spaces. Without that, it will insert a new line. This is an example. If you say in the body, BR, how are you? So you will get how are you on a new line. Adding structure to your page. So you can add structures by adding various tags. P is a paragraph tag. BR, we have already seen break tag. HR is a horizontal line. You can draw a line. H1 to H6, these are heading tags. H1 gives you the highest font and H6 gives you the lowest font. This is all for our introduction part 1. In the next session of introduction part 2, we will see formattings which we will use for various tags. anchor tag, font tag, marquee tag. We will see details of IMG tag image and we will discuss few board questions. Thank you. Please watch the second session too. Thank you.